Maharaj is very busy. He has many centers, around 15 sub-centers. That includes Washington, D.C., Risley Manor, Houston, New Jersey, Santa Barbara. Out of all his business, Maharaj still has come to us. So we are really truly blessed, and we are thankful. And many of you have taken initiation from Maharaj, especially our kids. So they are thriving. And Maharaj, please keep us in your prayer. Tonight's topic will be the glory of human birth. So Maharaj will speak in English and then in Bengali. So that will cover the both generations, the younger generations as well as the regular generations. So Maharaj, we have an hour.
From darkness to light and illumination. Lead us from death to immortality and evermore shine in our hearts with your splendid divine effulgence of peace, peace, peace. So I am always happy to come here and see you all. You are so devoted to the Lord. Our life is very precious. We many times don't understand that. The exceptional fortune or opportunity which a human birth can give, that is very special. Shankaracharya has emphasized that human birth is durlabham. Durlabh means, in Bengali durlabh you know, very rare. Because look at the whole creation. In this body is only fit to think of something higher, to think that who am I, to think why I am here, to think why this suffering, why this pain, why this running for things and still ever getting dissatisfied. So this question, that question is in human birth possible. In other animal bodies, not that they are bad or good is the question. It is opportunity is less. Suppose the body of a cow, dog, cat, there is soul, the same divine soul is everywhere. But where is the scope for them to think of anything else? Look at the animal world, always survival, on this mode of survival, how to survive, how to make yourself free from the predators, how to survive in life from death. We hear that the deer every day runs around 70 miles or more, only out of fear. Any sound comes, it gets alert and it wants to run away. And it wants to run away where? It wants to go where there is safe place. And there is no fear though, but out of fear run. And in between little biting here and there to survival. So no 24 hours goes that way. Only survival, eating, sleeping and dying. So, but this human birth, this Manava Sharir, Manushesh Sharir, this is very rare. That's why there is a song, no? Ram Prasad. Emon Manav Jamin Roil Patir Abad Kole Kolko Shona Mon Re my mind you do not know how to utilize this body. It is a golden opportunity. Phol to sona. It is a golden, rare thing, most valuable thing could be ripped out of this body. But you do not know. You have misused this opportunity. Adya kimma shatam dante bajeyapta hobe jano na. You do not know when this body will drop. Today or in 100 years. But you are spending the time in weighing things. So this is a big wastage of this opportunity. How to utilize this life, no? How to make use of this life. Sri Ramakrishna said, Manusher janma ki kamga. Is it a very ordinary matter that the human birth is ordinary? Man can think, Thakur said, Ramakrishna said, মানুষ অনন্তের চিন্তা করতে পারে। মানুষ অনন্তের চিন্তা করতে পারে। মানুষ কি কম গাছ? বোঝা যাচ্ছে? ঠিক আছে। Man can think of the infinite. And a human being can expect something to grow higher and higher and higher. Here the senses are all strong. That the mind is very powerful. We can cultivate our intellect. মন বুদ্ধিকে জাগিয়ে তোলা যায়, বুদ্ধির প্রসার করা যায়, বুদ্ধি বস্তুর মধ্যে প্রবেশ করে তার গোপন রহস্যকে আবিষ্কার করতে পারে। One can find out the secrets of this universe by penetrating into the depth of the object. Materially, one can be rich, and also they can be rich, spiritually rich. So this is that's why it is called a wonderful opportunity. But you have to know how to utilize it. Because in life we see how much we see joy, how much we see fun. There is little bit. It is like that example is given. It is like a little touch of joy, like a fry pan. In a frying pan, just sprinkle water, and immediately little one to spots little drop of water. In our life like that, the joy, the so-called joy what we find through the senses which can give, it lingers for a short time and then followed by so much of suffering and pain and frustration and worries and anxieties, no? But this can be overcome. This is the beauty of human life, the power of human life, that you can overcome this suffering, this pettiness of life, this fear, this anxiety. One can cross and overcome and can really establish in such a strong foundation of his inner divinity that nothing will be able to disturb that person. So that is why it is called this life is very precious. And we need to learn how to utilize this life in the best possible way. Even as I said, in the animal world, if they try, they have no opportunity. The tool is not there. These eyes, their eyes are focused only in the eating grass and eating food, and then looking around and protecting their survival. But human being can eat, can sleep, can think, can meditate, can feel what is my real identity, who is in me, is there anything permanent in this impermanent world. Nityo Anityanam. Upanishad says, the rishis say that in the God is Nitya. Nitya means Chirokali. Nitya Anitya. Anityanam Bahu Vachan. Bahu Anityer মাঝে তিনি হচ্ছেন নিত্য। Everything is momentary. Everything is changing. But there is something which is unchanging. What is permanent? The permanent something behind this impermanent. Impermanent, everything is impermanent. Because nothing is sure. Tomorrow it will be there is no surety. No? But though it is in the material plane, there is no permanent object, but in spiritual level there is a permanent entity. And that we can achieve that and utilize this human birth and reach that state of perfection and purity. So, how to do? Sri Ramakrishna showed so many ways of thinking. Simple, you all know, all the time we talk about. Live in the world, that think there is some cosmic power, no? Don't think the world is going on by whims. Why the world is like this? People say there are different philosophies. Charvak philosophy will say there is nothing beyond after death. Eat, sleep and die one day, finish, that's life. But that does not satisfy people. People question and try to find, is there anything permanent? And that permanent thing, all the saints and of the all religion, they found something tangible. That's why at the face of death, they become fearless. Mrittu, so mrittu apnoti jahyo naneva pasati. They see, those who see nana, many, they die from death to death. Upanishad says. That means, but there is one behind you and me, in the whole universe. There is only one consciousness. And that we call God in simple language. There is one reality, which in everything will change, but that does not change. So how to be aware of that? And if we become aware, then this life struggles, life failures, these are not, it will not matter now. It is just different ways of looking at that what is the permanent, what is impermanent, where we can find it a permanent peace in this impermanent world of suffering and pain. So we have to focus again and again on this one point, that what is the truth behind, what is the reality behind. Is this all? We are born and we grow and we mature and then we become old and then one day we die. Is this the purpose of life? So if that is so, there is no meaning. Look at the animal world, look at the plant world. Seed comes, seed sprouts and becomes little plant, and plant becomes tree, and tree gives some fruit for some years, and it withstands all the snow and the blizzard and the rain and storm and all this, and then one day die. So we are not like that. So we can really find some meaning. So life is very precious. এই মানব জীবন খুব মূল্যবান এবং এই জীবনেই ভগবান লাভ করা যায়, এটি হচ্ছে বড় কথা। আমরা সবাই বিশ্বাস করি, we all believe that there is God, there is some entity. I don't think that anyone is here who is doubting about God's presence. No, anyhow we do not know, but we believe it. And if we analyze it in scientific way, we will have to accept that there is some consciousness behind it. Just a small analysis can be done this way. Suppose who is in me is observing all these stories and incidents from morning till now. I. You say, I woke up in the morning, I went to office, I have lunch, or I didn't have lunch today. All the experiences, you are saying, I. Who is that I? And this I is the same I when you are tired and go to bed. Then you say, I slept. Who is that I? I slept. And then you go again. You dream. I dreamt. So every day we are going through these three conditions. One, Jagaran, awakened state. Another, Swapna, dream. And another is Sushupti or Gum, deep sleep. So in these three states, our mind is active now. No? When you go to dream, your body you forget. You have a body, you forget that. But you don't die. You remain aware. You remain aware. Aware of what? Of your mind functioning in different ways. Mind is creating the dream world. No? But who is seeing? He who is seeing, he should be separate, no? I see you, I should be separate from you. I cannot see my eyes, no? To see my eyes we need a mirror, isn't it? I cannot see my eyes. You want to see your eyes, then you have to have a mirror. So that I, is always seeing something, he is standing behind, he is observing. It is a rational thing. যে দেখছে সে তো আলাদা হবে, যাকে দেখছে সেটা হচ্ছে বিষয়, যে দেখছে সেটা হচ্ছে দ্রষ্টা, মানে না সাক্ষী। তো he who observes তার নাম হচ্ছে সাক্ষী. He who observes is called witness. What the object we observe, it is called the drishya, drishta. Now in this present state, এই যে জেগে আছি আমরা যখন at this present state, in the waking state, আমার মধ্যে somebody is there, somebody is in me, who is observing all the things which is going on. That's why you recall it afterwards. You say memory, no? After 10 days you can say, oh, in the evening we went there and we had this discussion and this and that. Then you remember. Because you saw something, then you can remember. If you don't see, you cannot remember. Memory presupposes the experience. Smriti হতে গেলে তার ঘটনাটা একটা হওয়া দরকার আগে। সেই ঘটনাটাকে পরে আমরা স্মরণ করি। তাহলে that means there is one person in all of us which we call I. You also say I also say I. আমি ঘুমিয়েছিলাম, আমি আজকে অফিসে গেছিলাম, আমি আজকে বৃষ্টির মধ্যে পড়েছিলাম, I was in the rain, I went to office, I. But what is that I? This body? No. Something in the body observing all the functions of the body. শরীরের মধ্যে থেকে শরীরের কাজকর্ম দেখছি। এবং when we go to deep sleep, the same thing happens. শরীর কাজ করছে না, this body does not work. But there is your another body, it is called your mind. Your mind is active. Your whole dream is what? সমস্ত স্বপ্নটা কি? মনের খেলা না? Your dream, I don't create your dream. Who creates? Your dream, everyone creates his or her own dream, is it not? Anyone when ghost goes there, কোনো ভূত এসে আমাদের স্বপ্ন দেখায়? আমার মনের থেকেই, আমার মনের পুরনো চিন্তাগুলোর থেকে একটা দুটো এসে নানানভাবে এসে একটা কিছু সৃষ্টি করে। From my mind it comes and we see whatever is my past impression I have forgotten, maybe in this life, maybe in another life, all mixed together, they appear and I see the dream. That means I see the activity of my mind. At the time of dream, স্বপ্ন দেখার সময় আপনার মধ্যে একজন কেউ আছে তো, তাহলে কে দেখে বলছে আমি কাল স্বপ্ন দেখেছি না? Don't you say, last night I had a good dream? Oh, I had a very bad dream. How do you know bad dream or good dream? Unless you have seen that. So that's why it is said there is somebody in you observing now all these actions, and somebody is in you when you are in dreaming. Somebody, even your mind does not function when you are in deep sleep. গভীর ঘুমের সময় কি হয়? মনও মরে, মনও যেন ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে, তাই তো? শরীর ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে, মনও ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে, কিন্তু আমি ঘুমাই না। That I does not sleep. Because you say, I have a good sleep last night. You have observed your sleep. Sleep is something you have observed it. ঘুমটাকে কেউ দেখেছে একবার, তাই তো? কে দেখেছে? বাইরের লোক কেউ আসেনি। No one from outside came. It is in you, there is somebody. That is called, in Vedanta we call witness. Sakshi. Sakshi, what is the function of a Sakshi? In the courthouse, people go to give witness. Witness's duty. What is the duty of witness? Witness's duty. What is the duty of the witness? He will only just say what he has seen. Is it not? So in you, in me, there is somebody witnessing everything. All the activities from morning till night, and then you dream or you sleep. Somebody in us is all the time observing this. And that Vedanta calls, that is called Atman. And Bhakti school we call it is God. God sees everything. Do you not say? God sees everything. You cannot hide from God. You can hide from everybody. You can do something, shut your door, do something good or bad. You can avoid the eyes of everybody, but you cannot avoid the eye of the divine who is inside you. He observes, he remembers all these things. So that is called God. And that reality is the source of all joy, all peace, all sustenance. সুখ, শান্তি, আনন্দের কারণ হচ্ছে ওই যে আই, ওই বড় আই। ওটা হচ্ছে কাঁচা আমি নয়, বড় আমি। Unripe ego is this one, which describes I am 5 feet 4 inches, I am 138 pounds. These are all what you are talking about, this petty body. But this I, you are not talking about its dimension, length, weight, but it is a conscious entity in you. একটা চেতন সত্তা, আর সেই চেতন সত্তা তাকে বলি ভগবান। আর তিনি সবসময় জেগে আছেন। He never sleeps, no? Your body sleeps, your mind sleeps. You get tired, that consciousness, that চেতনা, তার কোনো ক্ষয় নাই, ব্যয় নাই। ছোটবেলাও বলতো আমি, এখনো বলছি আমি। That person is the same person. There is no change in that reality which is called I, and that's called the Pakam, the big I. Kacha ami, unripe I is this one. It is associated with the body, mind and its functions. And here we suffer. No? Bodily you suffer, that's why you say, oh I have aches and pains, oh I have this physical problem. No? One pain comes from your body, this physical. And another pain comes. Bodily you are very strong. But somebody has said something to you, good or bad, boom, your peace is gone. Anyone can make you cry by using some harsh word or pampering you with some sweet words. You may be jumping in high in the heaven like a balloon. One can pop up the balloon and can punch the balloon. We have become like a helpless individual at the hand of others. No, you are there, this big I, that consciousness, that joy, that bliss, what we call God. That's why we say God is seated in the heart. So, if we can go there, there is no death. There is no bereavement. There is no loss. There is no pain, no suffering. এ পূর্ণ তব চরণের কাছে যাহা কিছু সব আছে আছে আছে, সেখানেই সব কিছু আছে। In this purna, in this infinite, in this I, big I, whom we call God, there is everything. নাই নাই ভাব, সে শুধু আমারই। এই যে নাই নাই, I have not this, I want this, I lack this, I need to have it. This is in this little life. Kacha, unripened now. Now, whole spiritual life is how I can identify with this pakam, ripened or God. Because God is the source of all joy. If we connect there, you get the joy what God can give. And if you connect with the world, what world can give? You are connecting in which direction? If you connect this side, you get the benefit what world can give. If you connect this side, it is what is that unchanging, unending reality of love and bliss which we call God. You connect there and you get that power of God, the strength of God, fearlessness of God. Then everything comes. Then you become saturated, you become fulfilled. You don't care for anything what happens in a mundane world. Yes, it may affect a little bit, but that does not really bother. So, this light gives this opportunity how to connect our focus from this little petty object, petty thing, to this divine which is within. And that divine you are not to go anywhere, it is there now even. আমরা সব ভুলে গেছি, we have forgotten about that. We are always habituated in seeing the outside. Our eyes are created, we see the outside. Our ears are here to hear the sound from outside. Our nose to smell or get the fragrance. Skin to touch. The five senses have been created with the objects of the outside. But there is a deeper object that is inside. We never saw. আমি বাহির পানে চোখ মেলেছি, হৃদয় পানে চাইনি। রবীন্দ্রনাথ ঠাকুর saying, আমার হিয়ার মাঝে লুকিয়েছিলে, দেখতে আমি পাইনি তোমায়, দেখতে আমি পাইনি। আমি বাহির পানে চোখ মেলেছি, হৃদয় পানে চাইনে। We sing this song, but we don't think. See, you think this way. We have seen everything. I have looked only the outside. And then, আমি বাহির পানে চোখ মেলেছি, হৃদয় পানে চাই। I never looked what is here in me. What treasure we are carrying in our heart. What divinity is here. What peace is here. What joy is available with me. We never talked about that. We never thought about that. We have no time. That's why human life gives this opportunity. মানব জীবনে সুযোগ দেয়। যখন আমরা ধাক্কা আঘাত বেদনা পাই সংসারে, তখন আমরা ফিরে তাকাবার সময়। When you get a blow from the world, then we get the chance to look inside. When everything is good, where is the time? Why shall I think of God? Those who think of God when in good time, they are good people. Very, very exceptional people. Most of the people, when we are falling difficulty and trouble, then we think of God. Oh Thakur, why now? Why me? Why is it happening to me? But that is the point. But this is good. দুঃখের বেশে এসেছো বলে তোমারে নাহি ডরিব হে। জীবনে দুঃখ, suffering, you have already come in the form of suffering or misery. I will not be frightened with that. It is an awakening in us. It gives to know, look back, what is in me and what is this body. What is happening outside? It is happening all the time. Death, decay, disease, frustration, death. This is happening every period of time. When there is a time there is nobody dying. When there is a time no one is diseased. When there is a time when there are no people are not killing each other. This is the external. But no one can kill inside. That's why it is said that the fire cannot burn, the sword cannot cut. That is here. And who looks at that side? আমি বাহির পানে চোখ মেলেছি, হৃদয় পানে চাইনি. So now what we have to do? We have to do this. We are taking the pictures all the time. Now, so all cell phone or what you call iPad, and we click. Whole day we are taking pictures of outside. From our childhood we are doing that. But never we took the picture of what is here. You have to now start your selfie. Turn the photo and take the picture what is here. Selfie. This is spirituality, is turning the attention this side to this side. So spiritual life, this is called the golden opportunity. We should learn how we can turn our attention. Only, that does not mean we will not live in the world. That does not mean we will not go to our job, we will not learn our things, what is to be done. We will not cook, we will not clean, we will not do anything. We will do everything. But for what to think? For whom we are doing? For that who is inside here. So how to know who is inside? Who is in me? Who is allowing me to talk? Who is allowing you to hear? Who is allowing you to blink your eyes? What is the difference between dead body and a living body? মরা শরীর আর জ্যান্ত শরীর, তফাৎটা কি বলুন? ওটা শরীর, এটাও শরীর. There are cells, here is cell. Their lung, kidney, everything is there in a dead body. That dead body was talking maybe 5 minutes before. But what makes the difference? This disconnection. And we are dead like that. Being connected, we are dead. We do not know that. We forgot that. So we have to now comes our what to do, how we can enrich ourselves with this wonderful gift what God has given. God has given the 4 talents. See, God has given our emotions. Emotion. And that emotion can be utilized as love for God. You love everything. You do everything in the home. But you don't think that you are doing for your husband or your son or your daughter. If you do, you will be frustrated. You say, I do so much, and nobody cares for me. I work so hard in the office. See, no one gives me any attention. Everywhere you will be frustrated. You will do the same work, but don't get frustrated. You think that you have done for God. And whatever result comes, that will come. But you can stop your suffering. You stop your suffering by changing your attitude and thinking differently. If you think that you have worked from morning till now for your son, your daughter, your husband, your wife, then you are getting irritated. I do so much, I cannot do any more. But if you think that you are blessed, that you could do something, you could serve God, because the Ishara Sarva Bhutanam Hridyase Arjuna Tishtati Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Jantrarudhani Maya. The Gita Bhagavad Gita, it says, Ishara, the Lord, Sarva Bhutanam. Sarva means all. Bhuta means created being in all of us. Not only all of us, the insects, the plants, animals, wherever, the cell, each cell. Hridyase Arjuna, in their heart, the Lord is seated in the heart. And He is the guide, He is the boss. And He is making us work in the world. But who cares for that? We don't look at that. Ishara Sarva Bhutanam Did they say, Arjuna Tishtati, O Arjuna, the Krishna, the Lord is seated in the heart of all, as Ishvara, the Lord, God. And actually it is His play going on. So if you think like that, then when you serve anyone in your life, whom you are serving? You are serving the Lord in others. So this is the little twist in our attitude. What will be said? What will be more perfect? What will be more enjoyable? Because you are not doing anything to do for anyone, any person, but you are doing for the Lord who is seated in your heart, who is seated everywhere. So that makes a total change. And that is the turning point in our spiritual life. Spiritual life does not mean to go to the church or to the temple or to the mosque or to say something and do all these things and not transform our character. Spiritual life হচ্ছে চরিত্রের পরিবর্তন, আধ্যাত্মিক জীবন হচ্ছে চরিত্রের পরিবর্তন। পরিবর্তন is a change. What is that change? What change? Change will be your attitude. You will not be different. You will be the same person. You will look the same person. But your internal philosophy and approach to life will be totally different. Say a baby is sick and mothers love the baby. No? Mother loves the baby. And if the mother is after whole day of going to office and coming back and cooking for their home and early morning there is from the whole day work. But again the baby is sick. Mom cannot sleep all night. No? But mom feels much joy to serve the baby. But if someone was paid person, he will not enjoy that. He will be disgruntled if it is what a little more than that what he is paid for. So the point is that your work is not the point, your attitude is the point. You are doing for whom? You are doing for your own Ishta Devata. Ma, Ramakrishna used to Ma. Ram Prasad used to say Ma. Ram devotee is called Rama. Krishna devotee is called Krishna. Shiva devotee is called Shiva. You are doing for him. It is a service, an opportunity. So then what happens? Whole day's work is not tiring anymore. সারা দিনের কাজ তখন মানুষকে ব্যথা দেয় না, যন্ত্রণা দেয় না। যে যাকে ভালোবাসে তার জন্য কাজ করতে ইচ্ছা করে, তার জন্য কিছু করতে পারলে ধন্য মনে হয়। When you love someone, then you want to do something. Is it not a natural tendency? That you will be happy to do something. Whatever happens to you is not point. You are happy to serve. So if this is a realistic point in our life, can we not change this attitude? That what for? For whom I am slaving whole day? কার জন্য আমি দাসত্ব করছি সারা জীবন? ভূতের জন্য? আমরা বলি না ভূতের ব্যাগার একটা মরলাম দাসের পরিত্যাগ। ভূতের ব্যাগার মানে meaninglessly I spend my life, I spend my all energy and money and everything, and I only wasted my life. No, it is an opportunity. It is the best utilization of my life I have done, because I have served through all my actions, all my thoughts. I serve God, and that God is the witness, as I said, that who is inside me, that as consciousness, as blissfulness, as in the ultimate truth and reality. So this is the point, that this is called spiritualizing our daily life. This life is most precious. We can make it a spiritual life. How? Changing the attitude. We work and see what is our untrained untrained mind teaches us. You work whole day and at the end you become frustrated. But if you take this attitude, you work whole day, you come back with a blissful mind. I have done for my beloved Lord. Huh? What an opportunity. I got this opportunity to serve. Suppose if you people are sick, there is cooking so much of food for Thakur you have got. No? You got where did you get the time? You have done everything for your home. Probably some of you are coming from the office. But it is to be done for the Lord. So you find time for that. And you feel more energy to do after even the tiredness goes away because you think that you are cooking for the shrine. Is it not? New energy comes. So if we can apply this philosophy not in the temple, but in home, in everyday action, in sweeping the floor, in cleaning your, what you call the pots and pans, anything you are doing, if you can bring this spiritual attitude, then what a blessings will come. And that is called taking the selfie, as I said, because you are thinking of who is in your heart, you are doing for him. He is there. The Ishvara, the same Ishvara, that there is no two God, only one God. That Ishvara who is sitting in my heart, the same as consciousness, in you as consciousness. In me as joy, তাই তুমি তো রাজা রাজা হয়ে আমার হিয়ার মাঝে, কি গানটা কি? তাই তো তাই তোমার আনন্দ আমার পরে, তাই তোমার আনন্দ আমার পরে। তাই তাহলে এই আমার জীবনে দেখছো আনন্দ তো তোমার, all this bliss, all this joy, whatever it is yours. So you are in my life as ananda and bliss and joy. So the whole philosophy rotates around this, that if we can sacrifice our offering of life every day in action, thinking that it is not a wastage of my energy, it is a tiring thing, it will be a energizing thing, and then purpose of life, meaningfulness of life will come. Then your days are not, say many people, look at that, after spending the whole life earning good money or working hard, at the point of death said, what did I do? Nobody cares for me. Who is around me? My son is not here, my daughter is not here, and I am alone here in the maybe. This practical point is that you feel lonely. But if this spiritual attitude is taken, you cannot be alone. You are there and you will be with God and God consciousness. And that consciousness is called spirituality. And that is the purpose of life. If we can make it in a turning point in our life, in this proper attitude, then our life becomes meaningful and better. Any question? Sabari, you know the story of Sabari, Rama. Sabari was a tribal girl. She was raised in a tribal clan in Rama's time, Ramchandra. So her guru was called Matanga, a sage called Matanga Rishi. So that Matanga Rishi was living in a forest, and he adopted this girl because no one to look after her. So the sadhu, the holy man, was very pleased and took care of that girl. Her name was Sabari. And Sabari Pratikha, there is a what you know or no? Sabari Pratikha. How many people you know Sabari Pratikha? Only 2-3 people. Okay, 2-3 people I see. Anyhow, then you don't know. Sabari Pratikha means Sabari was waiting. What happened when, and the sage became old, Matanga became old, and this girl grew gradually. Again she becomes single because their Sabari Guru is dying. And the Guru's name was Matanga. Then Matanga told Sabari that you have a purpose. You do your spiritual practice as I have told you, and then one day, wait, Rama will come. The Lord, God of the universe, will be coming into this ashrama one day and will bless you. So she believed her Guru and waited for Guru's word to be fulfilled. So what she used to do, the practice what Guru told, and will get up in the morning, take a shower, and then go pluck the flowers from the forest ashrama, some fruits, bring some fruits. She will be waiting. She will not eat herself and getting ready with fruits and flowers. And also she used to take the petals of the flower on the road, thinking Rama will come. So this ground is uneven, so let his feet don't be bothered by that. So she used to flower petals. It's a big job every day. And thinking, probably today Rama is coming. So he started waiting, she started waiting 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It's called pratiksha. Pratiksha means waiting for Rama to come. When Rama will come. Her mind day and night thinking, oh, today Rama will come. Now he can come. Oh, maybe within 5 minutes he is coming. It's actually anxiously waiting for Rama, the Lord of the universe. This is waiting for God in our life. And what she did, by that time she was a young girl, then she went to maturity, and then she became a little old with the tottering in the stick. She became old, but she didn't give up. She had the faith that Guru has told that Rama will come. And she was waiting and waiting. And actually it happened. One day Rama came. Rama with his brother was 14 years in exile. When Mother Sita was abducted, during that period, this Rama entered into the precincts of the ashrama, Matanga, sage Matanga's ashrama. But there is nobody excepting somebody. Matanga gave the responsibility to maintain the ashrama and wait for Rama to come and serve. And when Rama will come, then your life's goal will be fulfilled. So, only waiting for God. This is a very great teaching. Said that we have to wait for God. Every day think, God may bless me. God is here. I can feel His presence. I can experience Him. I can feel that He is my guide, not anyone outside. And God is waiting for me, and I am waiting for Him. And then what happened when the Rama came that day? It was such excitement. She was waiting from morning, plucking the flowers and fruits and whatever she can avail. And the road is all strewn with the flower petals. And then Rama came and asked, where is Matanga? And then Matanga was a great sage with high spiritual power. Then Sabari said, my Guru Matanga, she passed away. And he gave me this instruction that he will come one day and bless me. And she was so overwhelmed that she does not know what to do. Suppose you are waiting for someone from so many years of your life. Suppose you see what will happen. If you expect some of your friend after 10 years, 12 years, suddenly you see Do you not get excited? So she was totally overwhelmed. She does not know what to do. She first washed the feet of Rama and then offered flower and then started giving the fruits. But these fruits are not nice fruits from this selected fruit, but whatever available, so she is biting herself a little bit and then which is sweet, that is putting in the mouth of Rama. It is a love. Love is sweet intensity, you can think. We cannot give it to God like that. I taste and I give it. No, we don't do that. You have to only give the first to God. But she has so much love for Rama, she said, I cannot give a sour fruit. So let me test it whether it is sweet or sour. And then biting and then giving. And then Lakshmana was very angry. He got mad. You are giving you are eating the fruit and giving them to Rama. Then Rama then said, don't talk. Wait. Her devotion is different. Anyhow, she fed. And even sometimes she is giving banana. Not the skin. He is putting the skin. She is overwhelmed. She does not know what she is doing. And Rama is accepting the skin, accepting the flesh. কলাটা ছোয়াটা খাইয়ে দিচ্ছে রামকে, আর কলাটা থেকে যাচ্ছে কেন? She has no mind. She does not know what she is doing. And then afterwards she said that, please tell me, oh Rama, what shall I do now? I have become bold, so I don't want to live anymore. Please give me the instruction. So then Rama gave a beautiful advice. So let me chant that. It is the Tulsidasi Ramayana. Tulsidasi Ramayana is very poetic and it is written in Hindi language. And he gave the instruction, 9 steps of devotion, 9 types of practice we can do. As a devotee, we can practice that. What is that? He says that Navadha Bhakti. Navadha means 9-fold Bhakti. So when Rama then started talking about the 9-fold devotion, and this is very much popular, read in thousands of people, they get overwhelmed, choked with emotion, love for Rama. So he says, Navadha Bhakti, Navadha Bhakti kahau tahi paayi, Savadhan suno daru manamahi. I am telling you, be focused in your mind and listen that what is the 9 steps of bhakti, 9 types of bhajana and bhakti we should practice. Pratama bhagati dantanaha karasanga, dusari rati mama katha prasanga. What is the first point? First point, you want to be spiritual or you want to grow in love with God. First thing is that bhakti santanaha karasanga. You make holy company. Go to the holy people. Associate with them. That's very true. You want to learn physics, go to the physicist. Yeah? You want to learn the business management, go to the business management people. And you want to grow in love, go to the sadhus. Sadhus kache giye tara jara bhagwan ke niye thake tader kache jao. So go to santanaha karasanga, sadhu sangha. Ramakrishna talked very profusely, whole gospel, sadhu sangha, holy company. Why? Holy company gives us the connection with holiness. Because when you go and they talk about God, and they talk about God means they are talking about your own divine self who is inside you. But second, first is with a fellowship. Make a fellowship with the saints and desire, associate within holy people. Try to always do that. How you can go to, that your tendency will grow. you want to grow in love for Bhagavan, then your tendency will go, when I can go to Holy Company. Say you have come here, for what reason? Today, what is the reason you have come? You love God, but you came for Holy Company. Holy Company does not mean I am the only holy person. You are all holy. When we talk about God and we connect ourselves, that is the Holy Sangha. So, that is the tendency. People will be eager to do this. This is the first sign of your ninefold bhakti. Second, dusari rati mama katha prasanga. Then second test or second sadhana, spiritual practice, is that you will get grow taste in listening about God. No? You can go to a holy man and talk about stock market. You can talk about many things in the worldly way. That is not sadhu sangha. Not going to a man wearing a gerua and talking of mundane talk, that is not sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha is a katha prasanga. Bangla katha, katha prasanga. ভগবানের কথা প্রসঙ্গ, যেখানে ঈশ্বরের কথা হয়। Ramakrishna is running to Calcutta. Wherever any discussion going on, he is uninvited. He enters into that and is trying to understand what they talk about God. Because he loves God, and whenever some talk about God, he goes there. So you, as a devotee, second sign of your devotion is that you feel attraction for listening to the holy talks and discussions. Sometimes it is difficult. Sometimes it is difficult, but you feel drawn towards that discussion. That you, whenever there is some bhajan going on, or some singing going on, or any devotional something, you feel attracted to be associated with that. Then, third, Guru Pada Pankaja Seva Tisari Bhakti Amana Chauthi Bhagati Mama Gunagana Karai Kapata Tagi. Tisra, third is Guru Seva. Serve your Guru. Think that your Guru is God. And serve your Guru and follow. Service means not only serve Guru, but also serve what he said. His instruction. Follow his instructions. That is the third. Fourth is Chauthi Bhagati Baba Gunagana Karai. You always engage yourself in praising the glory of the Lord. Talk about the glory of the Lord. And thinking that not to show people, but for a very simple heart, try to talk about God, try to glorify the Lord, and you feel excited about talking about. Krishna devotees will find joy in talking about Krishna. Rama devotees will find Rama. Whatever name you give is unimportant. You feel that type of sincere attempt to praise the Lord. You glorify the Lord. You talk about the glories. You see, my God is everywhere. See in the trees, plants, God is everywhere. See, to show his Mahima. Mahima, Ishwarer Mahima. Akashe, Batashe, Chande, Surje, in the space, in the sun, in the moon, in the stars. Whose glory? It is the Lord's glory. Try to feel that, try to understand that. Now, what is the fifth? Mantra japa, mamadidho vishwasa, panchana, bhajana, subhida prakasha. Fifth sadhana is, you have to mantra japa. Guru has given the mantra. Guru has given the mantra. Then do that japa. Repeat that mantra. Guru mantra japa. No, if you love God, time will come out. Time you will find out. What are you doing when you are walking? What are you doing? When you are driving, what are you doing? When you are cooking, what are you doing? Why not repeat the mantra? But you fall in love with God, then that will be your natural. So fifth, Chatadama Shila Virati Bahu Karama Nirata Nirantara Sajjana Dharma. Sixth practice is you control your outgoing tendencies and not do the duty. duties, what is necessary. Rest of the time, think of the Lord who is inside. And don't engage yourself in numberless activities, one after another, increasing unnecessary. People go on increasing what is not your duty, but people poke their nose in so many things, and they say, I have no time. Who have told you to do all these things? So, that is the, and then Satava. Satava Saba Mohimaya Dekha Mote Santa Jodi Kakari Lekha. Down, what is the seventh stage? You see that whole universe is permeated with God. What you see, Mohimaya Dekha. That is Mohimaya Dekha. You see that I, Rama, I am in everyone. Your eyes will be, try to see God in everything, simple thing. Try to see Bhagavanke sab jagah dekha. Eta hobe seventh stage of bhakti. Athava jatha lava santosha. Eighth stage is, don't be always restless, always for craving for this thing and that thing and that thing. Try. You need in your life whatever. But what, after your all attempt, whatever you get, be satisfied. Santosh, santusti, moner santosh. That is the eighth stage. And athva jatha labhasam sapaneho nahi dekho hi paradesh. And don't see fault with others. And navama, ninth step is the sarala savasana chalahina. Ninth quality of a bhakta is, he will be simple, guileless. Sorrow, তার মনে প্যাঁচ নাই. That is the ninth stage. So these are the 9 stages. Rama gave this advice to that lady, Sabari. And then Sabari said, after you came, my life is fulfilled. I don't want anything more. So what is the meaning of my life? You stay and I live off my body. So she sat for meditation and gave up the body, listening, seeing the Lord and listening his advice. What she's done all through the life. Somebody all through the life did this only. And that's why she left the body, and there said that the light of Jyoti came out and merged into the cosmic light. So this is called the Sabari's ninth bhakti. So whatever we like, we can take out of these teachings and apply in our life. Then our life will be